NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
What can I say? Welcome. Hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Ride Along Live for today. And this show today is really a conversation. Yeah, this show is a conversation about something that happened. And let's not put it like if it just happened, something that is happening in our country and something that we need to talk about, right? So this is a conversation. This is a debate. It's not a debate. This is a conversation. Something transpired today, guys, and it have all of social media talking, right? And a lot of people are very upset by the what was said, right? So today we're gonna really engage the community in a conversation, and I have a point of view as well on what happened, what transpired, what was posted, and I have, you know, my views on it as well. But I want to get your views on this. Okay, so we're gonna take it back from the we're gonna take it from the beginning and go forward. All right. So as you come in, guys, share the program, and also I want you to lock in the number. Let me put in the number there so you guys could let me put in the number there so you guys could call in at any time, because I'm gonna open up the phone lines so you guys could chime in. Again, we're broadcasting live from beautiful Grenada. I am not at my regular studio. I'm at a makeshift studio here in Spice Style. And Grenada is a beautiful country. Grenada is an absolutely beautiful country, island with beautiful people. And whenever you get a chance to come to Grenada, no matter where you're from, no matter where you're coming from, you swear to have a great time because of all the things to do, all the great scenes. It's just a great place to be. So recently we had a situation. We had a murder of a young man, John T. Robinson, and it garnered a lot of attention because John T. is a very talented up-and-coming artist. He is someone that folks know in the community, a lot of folks love, but based on his utterances, based on posts that he made, because he is an openly gay artist, it was projected, or it was said by him that many of times he would come under attacks on people. He mentioned one time in an interview with Mr. Chrissy that people would constantly attack him, and it was simply, he believed, was because of his sexuality. So recently, and I want to take it slow and give you the facts that we know. I don't want to say anything that we don't know or that we don't have privy to. John T. was last seen on the BBC beach and later reported dead. His body was discovered off the BBC beach. And the process of finding out who may have committed this heinous crime about John T. is still up in the air. No one knows exactly why or what happened. The police are still investigating. There was a first autopsy that was done, and there was a second autopsy. Hey, good evening to you, Lenola. There was a second autopsy that was done. The second autopsy that was done by the RGP, by the family medical practitioner that came in from Trinidad, and it was concluded that John T. Murder is speculated to be by strangulation, right? That gave a lot of people, basically opened up a lot of questions. Was it the fact that John T was somehow targeted because he was gay, or was it some kind of, love triangle, love gone wrong, or some kind of relationship problems or what have you? Anyway, there was a lot of speculation. I myself did a few vlogs and asked the question. Now I want to play back one of the vlogs that I did to give you guys an idea as what transpired and what was some of the things said by John T. Let's check out this vlog, this piece of video that I did just as of recently to give you guys some explanation as to what happened. Check this out. Okay, so we lost that video. That video no longer exists. No longer exist on my system. Right. So Val said it was not a speculation. It showed up in the autopsy, but it was never concluded. The case they have not. They don't have anyone that went to the court system that was found guilty of the crime. Anyway, fast forward to today. So as we stand right now, a lot of people have been saying that the case was dormant for quite a few weeks. They didn't hear anything much about the development. But what happened today that spurred a lot of conversation on social media is what I want to talk about. So those of you who saw the post made by Tyler Perry earlier that have all of social media talking, I want you guys to chime in on it and let's have this conversation. So Tyler Perry, who is a renowned movie director, very popular, have a following of over 50 million followers all over the world. Hope you guys are hearing me because again, right. I hope you guys are hearing me because again, I'm in a makeshift studio, so I'm not sure how the audio quality is coming out. So today, guys, Tyler Perry posted to his followers. In summary, I'm going to read it, right? And that is what have all of social media up in arms right now. And I want to know what you guys think about it. So he said that a few days ago, he got extremely heartbroken from a phone call that he received from a friend, Yvette Noel Shaw. Said through her tears and grief, she was telling him of what happened in her country, in Grenada, as a young man that was like a son to her who was murdered. My soul ached as she shared this news of the young man's passing, and that was in reference to John T. His mind immediately went to Matthew Shepard and all of the victims of racist, homophobic, anti-Semitic, xenophobic, senseless violence. The kid was only 25 years old, and how could this be okay? The pain, he spoke about the pain that the family endured. But the part I want to get to right now is Tyler Perry and Yvette Noel Shaw is offering a $100,000 reward for anyone that have information pertaining to John T's death, which is all fine. Here is the problem that a lot of people have, guys. The debate is right now, because this post has over 19,000 comments and over 2 million views. The debate is, was it timely to post this information that essentially bring on a negative connotation to Grenada, not knowing all the facts as yet? Because we don't know for a fact if John T died or was murdered because he was gay, because that information has not yet been completely tested and proven. It have not yet brought up in court. And is it negatively affecting the 500 million or so followers of Tyler Perry, which now would have a negative connotation on Grenada, probably forever? So this is where we are, and I want you guys to comment and let's talk about this right now. The number that I want you guys to call in is 718-701-5720. 718-701-5720. Let us talk. People are upset that the post said that he was killed because he was gay. That is the point I want to drive through. One of the comments that I saw circulating on social media is that the assertion that he died because he was gay. that has not been proven. We don't know that for a fact. In fact, this information has been debated. People are saying now that it possibly was a love triangle, or possibly could have been a situation with relationship issues, which happens. So that is what's getting a lot of attention right now, and people are upset. So let me get you guys chiming in on this here right now. The number that I want you guys to call is, let me put it up, 718-701-5720. Where is, okay, that's it there, right there, guys. 718-701-5720. Let us have a conversation on it, and let me know what you think. And also, we still want to extend this, because this is, this just went out to the world. This post has over 2,000 comments and over 3 million views, 3 million persons who saw this. So it's far and wide. Give me a call. Let us talk about this. Let me see. This Grenada. Yeah. Well, we don't know that for a fact yet either, guys. We don't know that for a fact. So let's have this discussion, guys. 718-701-5720. What your thoughts on the post? What's your thought on what was said? And what is your takeaway from this? Do you think that it was timely? Do you think that it should have waited until the police or the investigators came up with a final, well, not a cause of death, but a ruling from it? Or just what's your thought? Let us have this conversation, guys. 718-701-5720. Maris said, I love when straight people say that Grenada is not anti-gay. And here's another thing, guys. Here's another point that I want to make. I'm in Grenada right now. And one thing I could tell everyone, one thing we know for a fact, and I know that for a fact because I have a lot of gay friends that live in Grenada here. Grenada is not a homophobic society in which I know that people will actually kill you because you're gay. Grenada is not that place. In Grenada, you might get teased. You might get a verse or two in a soca song. But Grenada has never been the place where people would kill someone because they are gay. There are a lot of gay people in Grenada that is very prominent. They run businesses. They sit on boards. They live a very active life, openly gay, and nothing happened to them, right? So the thought that Grenada is that type of society that's what we do, I think is a wrong connotation. It's a negative connotation, and I would hope that other people speak out on this, especially folks in the LGBT community in Grenada. Speak out and let the world know that we are not that, because that could impact Grenada socially, economically. It could impact our tourism product. It could impact the entire population in terms of assistance from abroad. That is a big deal. Again, Grenadians and folks in the Caribbean generally, right? From the church, starting with the church, it is a society who still have burglary laws on the books, right? It's still essentially illegal on the books in Grenada. But although that is a fact, there are many people in Grenada that are gay, that live a very, very active life, and they don't have to worry of someone trying to kill them because they're gay. We got our first call. Caller, live, where are you calling us from? Hello? Hold on, caller. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, I'm hearing you now. Go ahead, caller. I gotta bring you up in the phone. Go ahead, caller.
All right, I'm calling from New Jersey.
Go ahead, New Jersey.
All right, so my thing is, John T. has spoken about living his life in fear.
Yes.
Because of his sexuality.
Uh-huh.
We have heard him, like, whether it's posts, whether it's him on the news, speaking about attacks, about being raped because of his sexuality.
Right.
Right? he died as a gay man.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And the thing about it is, he was beaten, he was strangled, and then people want to say it's a crime of passion. There's no passion in a crime. Okay?
Yes.
Now that he's dead, a lot of people was in uproar and making fun of his death, disrespecting his corpse, rejoicing over the fact that he is dead, one down, many to go. No respect for his family, for the fact that a mother lost a son, for the fact that he was very young, my age, 25 years old. You understand? No respect for the fact that he was a human being.
Right.
But the same people that want to call themselves Christians and ready to tell you about one part in the Bible, I'm sure they never read that in the Bible. They probably hear people talk about it, about like homosexuality. God said a lot of stuff. God said people shouldn't sin in many ways, if that's what you want to talk about. But that's not the issue.
Right.
The issue is when a crime is done, there's justice to be paid.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
And that is my, nobody's trying to bring down Grenada. The issue is he died, many people rejoiced. A lot of people loved this boy because of his energy, because of the person that he was.
Yes.
You understand me? And now people is seeing that even in his death, your hate and your bad-mindedness and your dirty heart for not even showing respect to the boy that he was a human can't bring him down, because he has people that love him. And it so happened to be that he knew people in a powerful places. Okay?
Right. But caller, stick a pin right there. Stick a pin right there, caller. Let me just ask you this question, right? And I get you, right? I understand where you're coming from. I understand your passion. But how do we know for a fact that John T died because he was gay?
Okay. I am not saying that they killed him because he was gay,
right,
but he was murdered. And we cannot look past the fact that his whole life he was living in fear because of his sexuality.
Yes, caller. No, I understand that. No, I understand that. I totally understand what you're saying. He was living in fear because of his sexuality. Yes. But to rule out and to conclude that he died or he was murdered because he was gay and put that out to the world when we do not know that for a fact as yet. Right? That is sending the connotation that is sending the message to the world that Grenadian and Grenada kill people because they are gay. Grenada is a homophobic. The Caribbean as a whole, even in the US, they are homophobic. You might get you might get you might get a few bars in a song, but I don't know Grenada to kill people because they are gay. And even a gay person today called me and told me that, right? So yes, he died, and it is the pain that he went through his life, being teased, and I could understand that. No one needs to live through that. And he died as a gay man, but we cannot conclude that he died or someone killed him because he was gay. Case in point, there was a situation in Trinidad where this vlogger who, Kevin died. Kevin was gay. But could we say Kevin was shot because he was gay? Right? We cannot conclude that. Right. So in this case, we cannot conclude that he was killed because he was gay.
Okay, so then can I say this, Mr. Junior?
Yes.
Can we agree that bringing the perpetrator to justice,
yes,
is being dragged? Everyone's dragging their foot because of the fact that he was gay. Can we not come to that conclusion? Because I know a lot of Grenadians, right, can say that, because when he died and everybody was talking about justice, people were saying, well, I didn't know this is Grenada and it's not going to go so, right? So can we still understand that that is a major factor in his justice at least. Okay, we don't want to say that he died because he was gay. It's not proven.
Well, not that we don't want to say that. We cannot say that at this point because it's not
That's what I'm
factual
saying.
at this
It's
point.
not proven.
Right.
But even in right where we are now, as far as getting justice, it is not being handled in the way that it should be handled as a crime, and a murderer is on the loose.
Right.
You understand what I'm
So
saying?
your conclusion, so you want to conclude that the police, the investigators are willingly not processing or don't have an interest in solving the case because he was gay. That's your conclusion.
My conclusion is it's taking too long.
Right. And I understand that.
It's
And
taking way too long.
yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And everybody, we want to paint it how pretty we want to paint it.
Yes.
And no, it's just gonna it's gonna be in black and white. Okay? It is taking too long. Period. Point blank.
Right. Okay. And I understand that as well. But I don't think we still could conclude that the police and the investigators, because Jonty have his lawyers, right? I'm sure his lawyers are not going to sit by, his family lawyers not going to sit by and not want this to be solved, right? And he have supporters behind him. So I don't think that, well, if it is proven to be a fact that the police are just sitting on the case and just not doing anything because he's gay, I don't have a reason to conclude that at this point, because a lot of people, things happen, and I know the police. I don't believe that they would just sit on a crime because of somebody's sexuality. But if that's the conclusion, you probably have evidence to back that up. I don't know, right? But listen, I thank you for calling. I'm getting a ton of call, and I want to hear someone else's point of view on it. But thanks for calling, caller. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. 718-701-5720. Let me still try to get this on inside of my system. Caller, are you there? All right, I got to pull a caller on. All right, caller, go right ahead. You're live.
Hi, afternoon. I'm calling from the UK.
Yes, go right ahead.
I am actually Grenadian, and I am a member of the LGBTQ plus community.
Right.
And I know some of the people who share the same community and with me may not agree with some of the things that I'm about to share, but I want to be really quick.
Yes.
So at least someone else can get to put an input.
Yes.
Firstly, I think Miss Yvette's post is a post that was made through grief.
Yes.
As anyone else would seek help and seek some sort of assistance from her friends, and I don't think the Grenadian community on a whole should be saying the things that they're saying towards her.
Right.
Secondly, there are other countries that have stronger rules and stricter behaviors when it comes to LGBTQ plus people, and you still find tourists going there. So I'm not really sure about how we scared about, or how we so concerned about moving forward as a nation that depends on tourism.
Right. Stick up in there, caller. Here is a perspective that was shared with me. Now, Tyler Perry has over 50 million followers around the world. And some of the people that he may have reached or have access to reach is far surpass any personality, media house, or any tourism budget in Grenada to reach. So people are sharing about Grenada for the first time because of Tyler Perry's post, right? Now, people are forming their opinions on Grenada. Now, I'm not saying that Tyler Perry should not amplify the message and get people to put up the reward. That is fine. But I think basically when he amplified the message that he was killed because he was gay, that has not been proven as yet. That is what I think that I would have changed about the message, because we don't know that to be a fact. People now would now form the opinion that yes, you know what, Grenada does kill gay people. And I don't know that to be a fact.
But I don't know it to be a fact either. What I know to a fact is from my experiences in Grenada. I have since I come out of my stomach, everybody knew, my mom's stomach, everybody knew I was gay. And there are people who I think the narrative that to avoid is a narrative that people wouldn't come here because Grenadians are homophobic and those things. That is a false narrative.
Right.
And it should not be spread at all. And as a tourism professional,
right.
I have a master's degree in international tourism and hospitality management.
Right.
I feel as if the community and the country in a whole should take this opportunity as an opportunity to set things right. One, make sure that this whole situation with John T is sorted properly. Everyone who's involved get their day in court.
Yes.
And everything should be sorted. It is an opportunity to show the world that we are fair and that we have respect, because whether gay, straight, or indifferent, the first thing that comes from every community is respect. And I'm saying this not only to the straight community, but to the gay community as well. Because a lot of the times we as queer people, we feel that the world owes us something.
Right.
Because we are gay. The world owes us nothing but respect.
Right.
Just as how we owe the world respect.
Right. And
and respect is not something that is demanded.
Right.
It is something that is earned.
Right.
Right?
On both sides. On both sides. The gay community should respect the straight community. And the straight community is just about respect to humankind. See people as people.
Exactly.
Right? And I totally agree.
Because I noticed on that under the comments that there are people who have different views, and you have people who are openly queer living in Grenada telling other people to shut up and telling people to do this and telling people to do that. And so then the hypocrisy is real.
Yes.
On both sides of the board.
Yes.
I think at the end of the day, what we need to understand is that, one, how we move forward with this, whether it be right, whether we think it's right or wrong, there is a problem that needs to be solved.
Right.
There is an opportunity to make things right. Right? And if we don't seize that opportunity by the balls, no pun intended.
Right.
We as a nation would suffer more than we should.
Yes. But that message have to be from a granular level. That message have to be from the church. Because if we still have homophobia in the churches, and then when certain people go to the Sunday Mass, the pastor is preaching on the pulpit that is influencing the minds of the people that are there, that then this problem or this situation in our community will continue to persist, because the church is a lot of the churches are preaching not hate or not kill gay people or not run up and fight or do anything to people of the opposite of the same sex relationship, but the narrative that is preached in the church is not that of inclusion. In a lot of the churches, you almost hear like hate speech towards gay people. And that message have to be changed. You have to be changed from a governmental issue, because governmental point of view. Because look, what's the law? It just slipped me. Buggery is still a law in the Caribbean. It's still saying that having men and men having sex is illegal. That is still on the books. So all of that have to change before any of the other conversation in the community change, if you understand.
I think I agree with you to a point. I to be honest with you, I'm an old school queer. I was born in 85. So a lot of the things that our community is being very progressive with as it comes to he, them, she, theirs, and transgenders and all of those things, I don't share the same view. But I believe what is happening now with our community, it's being used as a political scapegoat
Right.
for a lot of things to happen internationally. And we as everyday regular citizens are just falling into that narrative. I don't believe that church and politics should be working together. I just feel they are parts of the same snake. That's my view. People may not agree with that, and that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, what I think that we really need to focus on as a nation is taking this as an opportunity to show the people who have made these statements that, hey, you are wrong. We are a place where everyone can come and be safe.
Yes.
We're a place that respects everyone's choices, and we expect people to respect ours and to follow suit with our behaviors and all of these things. At the end of the day, people will have a problem when you start pushing, when they feel like if you're pushing things down their throats.
Right.
And as a gay man who has lived in Grenada for so many years and have just returned to the UK from Grenada, I carry my name on respect and nothing else.
Right. Caller, we had a cut you there. We have a number of other calls coming in, and we want to entertain that as well. But thank you so much for calling in as an openly gay person, and you also amplifying the message that Grenada is not a place where, you know, it's widespread where people would kill you because of your sexuality.
Yes.
And you amplifying that.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you so much. All right. 718-701-5720. Let's have this conversation right here. Someone just posted, and it make a lot of sense, that the post probably should be changed and include the word alleged. So the post should probably be amended because it has not yet been concluded that he was killed because he was gay, right? All right. Caller, live, where you calling us from?
Yes, hi, good afternoon, Junior. Calling from Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
Hey, Crown Heights, Brooklyn, how you doing?
I'm good. Junior, you know, what you said earlier on, you know, people may not recognize that what happened to John T. and the perspective of the view and tourism, this could bring a negative effect on our country, as a small country, Grenada. And people have to be careful of how they say things, because, as you said, tourism is a big factor in Grenada, and you don't want to have this negative energy come into our country, thinking that we are this biased people, we are this, people of hate and stuff. I always say, to each his own. However you live your life, this is up to you. That's you. No one to judge. It is up to you. And it is sad that it's like all this negative thing people talking about is like throwing wound on the, salt on the wound that this mother have to relieve all over and listen to all this thing because she lost her son.
Yes.
She lost her son. Come on, man. And, the police and the investigation is in the process of finding who is the culprit that took her son. And it is really, really sad that, you have negative and you have positive side. You have this one saying that, this one saying that. But if we Grenadians just put ourselves in that mother's shoe,
yes,
put ourselves in that mother's shoe to know that she lost a son. I don't care about his lifestyle, whether he's gay or not. That's not our, and some people say, oh, because, he was gay because he killed. Listen, lovers, whether you're married or you're in a relationship, lovers kill lovers, they kill each other. So it's not about, because he's gay, they kill him or whoever killed him. I think we should separate ourselves from that. Yes, we all know that he was openly gay and he lived his life to how he feel comfortable about his life. But the thing, Junior, that don't give nobody the right to take somebody's life.
True.
That is somebody's child. You have no right. And whoever done this, because we're not judging anybody. People will speculate and say, this person do this and this person that. But I always says, whatever you do in the dark, it's always going to come to light. It's going to surface. It could take 20 years, 30 years, but it's always going to come to surface. And somebody will talk. Because this young guy didn't have to go like that. And when I look at his picture, when I look at his picture and how he modeled, he was so fascinating. I don't care about how he lived his life, because mind you, the majority of us will live our life like, underneath a bushel. And if we go to open it wide, we'll be surprised.
Yes.
You understand? This judging about, he this and he that and he that. Yes. First of all, everyone is entitled to live their life. Whether you're straight, you're gay, you're this, you're that, that is your prerogative. That's your life to live. But at the moment of it, in the middle of it, you have no right to be taking somebody's life. That's somebody's a son. And I hope we Grenadians could take up this negative narrative about, they kill him because he's gay. No, it's not about that. Something happened, some kind of whatever it is happened to that young man. And I'm telling you, the truth is going to come out. And I'm praying for that parent. I'm praying for that family, because they have to relieve this, leave this thing all over again, to know that they lost a son, and it is because if Grenadians keep having this negative thing about, we are a peaceful country. In spite of all what's going on, we are a peaceful country. And this kind of negativity, it could be an impact on tourism. People think, it's not going, it will. Yes. It will impact if we keep this up.
Right.
And I think, Junior, I think you should educate more people on that. And it's sad, but I'm just praying that some truth, and I think you should educate people, and the community should educate people, not because you somebody's gay, you kill them. No, it's not about that. There's something more to that story, and I'm just praying for the truth to come out. And instead of the speculation, people saying this and that and that, let us just, sit and listen to what the autopsy and what the investigators are saying and what is going to come out. But I pray that the truth comes out and give this family some peace of mind, because mind you, that mother is hurting.
Yes.
She lost a son.
Absolutely.
Just put yourself in her shoes. She lost a son.
Yes.
A son she brought into this world, and somebody just snatched his life out of him.
Yes.
And we're talking about gay and all this kind of thing. I think we should educate people on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much. Again, guys, we open up the phone and get your point of view on this. At the end of the day, guys, it's a person. We're talking about a person. Whether it's straight or gay or indifferent, whatever the case is, we are talking about a person. And nobody should have the right, no one should have the right to take another person's life or try to dictate how someone live their life. At the end of the day, no one could come out from a crab hole or wherever they come out from and tell you should do this and you should do that. And oftentimes it's the people who making the most noise about all the negative sentiments about gays and transgenders. If you look deep in their closets, some of them living a worse life than that. So we cannot and should not try to dictate how someone live their life. No one should take someone's life because they disagree with them. It's like telling someone you need to eat oil down, and the person don't want to eat oil down. You want to push it down their throat. They don't want it. That's not what they like, right? That's not them. So it comes back to simple respect, right? Now, people are saying, and I get it, people are saying, well, Jamaica and even Dubai have very strong and harsh anti-gay laws, right? Jamaica is, people would say Jamaica is probably one of the most homophobic society, but people still go there. And a lot of times we forget, and people who commit crimes, they don't even think when they say that tourism is everybody's business. Because you might have a situation, you might have a conflict, you might have some sort of problem with someone in your community, and it turned out that the person get injured or worse, died from the altercation that you have in your local community. This is impacting the entire tourism product. So not just this situation with John T. Any situation like that, because the crime rate goes up and people oftentimes, if they're looking to go on a vacation, the first thing they would check, like, let me see how safe I am going there, right? So that's why they say tourism is everybody's business. Not only in John T's case, but in every single case. Grenada prides itself and promotes itself to being a safe country, a safe place. When people come, they could walk about the place. They don't have to. They don't worry about anything because they feel safe, and they should feel safe. But when that changed, people would think twice about coming there. Not because someone is gay or not gay, but one of the message that I believe that I wouldn't like to get out there without at least speaking out against it is to say that this community, Grenada, is a place that actually kill gay people. That is not the population. And I saw someone say, well, you can't talk about it, you don't even live here. And that is funny. But anyway, that person was just trying to make some kicks. This is a fact. You go get Avos, you go get Parang, you go get all of these things. But Grenada is not a place, as far as I know, as far as the friends that I know who themselves are gay. They sit on boards, they have businesses, successful businesses, they walk about the place, nobody do them anything, right? So this is not a place. If someone watching this for the first time and they saw the post and they're making a decision, this is not a place that kill or have this lifestyle of killing people for the difference of their sexuality, right? 718-701-5720. It's important that we speak out, but I think that amplifying the message, guys, ladies and gentlemen, amplifying the message as Yvette did, as Tyler Perry did, is important, right? It's important. It's important that we find the killer. It's important that we find the person who is responsible. Because at the end of the day, the mother, the father, the friends, the family, Yvette, and everybody else involved, they are, their life have changed drastically. So they need to find closure. And it's difficult. Closure is not going to bring him back, but they need to find some kind of closure to find out who is the person or persons responsible for his death. And I promote and I even share the sentiments that the reward might expedite it, might speed it up, right? I would share that. Let people come with leads. Let more people, help the police or whoever, investigators, come up with information, because Grenada is a small place. Grenada is a small place. Somebody knows something. A few people know something, right? And that might escalate it. This might expedite it. We may find out much sooner. Who knows? And I promote that. But I think that we definitely need to push back on that narrative that we are this society who are, we pull a knife, pull a gun at gay people simply because they are gay. That is not Grenada. All right. 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Someone, who is it? Corrine says, who tell Tyler Perry that Grenada? All right. Again, guys, we're taking your call, 718-701-5720. The phone lines are still open. If you want to put your voice on this conversation right here. We're talking about this post that was made earlier by Tyler Perry that said in summary that the information was shared with him from his friend Yvette, Yvette Noel Shaw. And, it brought tears to his eye after she told him that, what happened with John T. and how she believed that he was killed because he was gay. In summary, they're offering up $100,000 reward for anyone that bring forth information that would lead to the conviction of the murderer. All right? And they have here anyone with information, Criminal Investigation Division as the police at 473-440-3921. So I had this conversation with an openly gay man earlier today, as I said. Before I did the show, I wanted to speak to a few people who live the lifestyle. And I know the person, and everyone in the community know the person to be gay. And he said to me that he never experienced anything other than, as I said earlier, you know, during parang or something like that, they might sing a song on him. And he have no fear to walk down the street. He have no fear to go to participate in carnival. He have no fear to travel from one part of the country to the next, right? So he don't subscribe to the narrative that that is the kind of society, that is the kind of place that we're living in. All right, so my namesake, Junior Checkley said, Junior, we need an investigation into the call history of the phone. And I am sure that that is being done. Let me put the number back up. I am sure that the call history of Janti's phone is being investigated. I don't think that the RGPF, and you guys know I hit RGPF a lot. When RGPF doing crap, I come out and I speak out about them. It don't matter what, right? I don't believe that the RGPF, and that's just me, right? I don't believe that the RGPF will sit on evidence, knowing that the evidence would lead to them, you know, bringing someone to justice. I don't think that the RGPF would sit on evidence and information and not want this case to be concluded. If anyone have a difference of opinion, let's hear it. But I don't think that that is the society, again, that we're living in. The police, the RGPF, I still believe is a very professional organization. All right, notwithstanding the fact that, you know, there are situations, there are things that happen that they don't solve the case right away, because it takes time in every instant. Look, there was a guy that got killed up in Carriacou a few months ago. Up to now, they can't find out who he is. Yet the RGPF have a 90-something% rating for solving crime, right? I do believe that the RGPF, with the high volume of fighting and solving crime that they have, I think that they will come to a conclusion in this case. And again, Janti has representative. He has, I'm sure his family has lawyer or lawyers. And the lawyer would seek the interest of the family. The lawyer would seek the interest of the family to ensure that justice prevails. And I don't know if the lawyer would just sit back and not ask certain questions. Why, right? So I do believe that things are moving. We could agree and admit that probably it's not moving fast enough. I would have liked for this to have been solved already. Likewise, the crime, the killing, there was a guy in Telescope as well that was killed. And there was a guy in Carriacou up to now. They're yet to find the person who killed him, right? Again, guys, we're still opening the phone lines, 718-701-5720. Val John, give me a call. I see you said, whatever, Junior, so clarify that. And I also saw a comment from Spice Chick. Give me a call, let's talk. I know Spice Chick have a lot to say. I wanna hear Spice Chick point of view. Remember, guys, we are reacting to it because this is a conversation that have been really blowing up on social media, and I believe that when you have this instances that happen, it's always good to speak on it because people are upset. People are talking about cancel this one and cancel that one, and people are upset. People are upset at Yvette. People are upset at Tyler Perry. Let's have a conversation. Let's compartmentalize our anger and see what we're really upset about, and see how possibly we could like with my case. I am just I would have liked if the information was not put out there that he was killed because he was gay. I don't like that. That part about it, I don't like that. I do not like that. That is my problem with the post. But I'm all fine with putting up the $100,000. I'm all fine with putting up the $100,000 to find the person who did it. No problems with that. 718-701-5720, guys. The phone lines are still open. Yes, CC and you say her heart bleeds for the mother. Yes. My heart bleeds for the mother, for the family, for having to go through this. They have to go through this and they have to deal with this. Because guys, it's not easy. And a lot of people are so homophobic, eh? And it is mind-boggling. One time I remember having a conversation on the program here. Right. RGPF released a statement. Okay. If anybody could tag me the statement by the RGPF. If anybody could tag me the statement by the RGPF, could they talk about? So they said that the RGPF released a statement. So if you could just tag me the statement by the RGPF, would be nice, so I could pull it up. In the meantime, guys, you could call in 718-701-5720. I want to hear your view on this right here. Thanks for the lights. Grenada need plenty security cameras. All right, let's take this call. Call you live. Hello. Hold on.
Options, press stop. The caller has disconnected.
All right, guys, 718-701-5720. That's my number, 718-701-5720. Bobbies, you're free to call as well. You know, we want to hear what you have to say. All right, the police. All right, I just see someone tag me, the police report, police statement. Yeah, again, guys, the phone lines are still open, 718-701-5720. We are talking about this, and I'm getting, I saw based on the some of the posts that was made, some of the comments that was made even on that Tyler Perry post, that a lot of Grenadians are upset by it. People are not liking the tone of it. But I think that also we need to channel our energy, right? And channel our energy to talk to our friends. Oftentimes, we don't see it as a big deal when things happen. As small as you think it might be, someone going out to a party, packing a knife and a cutlass in the waist or whatever the case is. If you are a friend and you know of a friend to going out in parties and carrying those weapons on them, you don't know what could happen in a situation. You don't know who might get chopped. You don't know who might get killed. So we too have to look at it, and we too could be the solution to it. Don't be a friend of someone, and don't try to cover up this situation. If you know something or if you see something, say something. All right? Again, 718-701-5720. Right. Okay. All right, guys, let's take a quick break, and we got another call coming up. I got to take a quick break. Don't move. We'll be right back. Hi guys, we are back. Again, we are live in Grenada, and we're reacting to the uproar over the post that was made today. All right, Mr. Batiste, okay, someone said, I don't know if he wants his name to be mentioned, he said, will this permanently damage Grenada's reputation, or will this damage Grenada's reputation forever? One of the two. Permanent is okay. All right. Okay, thanks. Yes. Okay, thank you, Kenroy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's take this next call. Hello, caller, you live? Yeah, caller, go right ahead. Hello? All right. Second next call here. Caller, you live? Hello?
Yeah, Junior, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing, sir?
Good. I believe that this young man was killed because of a love affair and not because of his choice of being gay. There are a lot of gay fellas in Grenada, and they are not killed. So why would they just choose he alone?
Right.
You know?
Yes.
So I believe there is something more to that. I believe it's a love affair, jealousy or whatever went wrong, and that is why his life was taken. That's my thing, you know?
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you for your point of view.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Again, guys, your opportunity to chime in, 718-701-5720, 718-701-5720. Let us hear your voice on it. Let's see what you got to say. Hey, caller, you live? Where are you calling us from?
Okay. I'm calling from Canada.
Canada, go right ahead.
Junior, the thing that is a little bit surprising to me is like when the people say that, if that's gonna make Grenada like a hard place to come or how. No, it's not. Grenada is not a place who just kill somebody who gay or keeping people who is gay. To me, it's like that's the first gay murder I ever heard happen in Grenada. A lot of places they kill so many people and people still visit there. And with this murder, I think that they should do a proper more investigation. And I even thinking that if the person that killed this guy is from Grenada, sometimes it could be something happen or some conflict or sometimes maybe some boyfriend and boyfriend are killed or something happened. People don't just come in Grenada and just kill somebody because they're gay. And then the way the people make it feel like Grenada is such a bad place because one gay person gets murdered. It's more to that. I don't think it's just because he's gay, somebody kill him. I think there is more to it, right? I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be right.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the person who killed him is not even in Grenada. Maybe they could come there or something. Maybe it could, so I don't know. I might be wrong. But
it's all speculations. And just like how, people could speculate that it was a relationship or it was a friend or it was whoever. All of those things are speculation. We don't know that for a fact, right? So similarly, one of my issue that I took with it, again, I have the majority of the information that was put out there, I have no real problem with it. The only thing is that I don't think that the conclusion should be made. I don't think that we should conclude that was in fact why he was killed, because we don't know that to be a fact. So I don't want to add to the speculation by saying, okay, it probably could be someone from St. Vincent or someone from Trinidad, and it could be anything, right?
It could be, right? Although we're speculating, right?
Yeah.
But the thing that is really kind of up is like they're making Grenada look so bad. Like Grenada is such a dangerous place, and Grenada is people just kill somebody because they're gay. This is upsetting. That's not what Grenada is. That's not what Grenada stands for.
Right.
Grenada is a very safe place. You have murders all over the country, in the world, and people still visit there.
Right.
So when people say, is that going to make... No, Grenada is not a bad place. And thank you, Junior. Have a good evening.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, caller. Another call? Caller live, where are you calling us from? Hold on 1 second, caller. 1 second. Caller, you there? All right, let me try that caller back again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hi, caller. Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yes.
You know what? I don't like people painting us as that picture in Grenada. As the caller before said, this is the first time we ever had this in Grenada of this kind of way. you know, and people could say allegedly or it's a speculation, but to have us like if somebody gay and killing, I mean, I think we should get our facts straight, investigate, and sometimes the person are killing what maybe not even from here. You know, sometimes I mean investigation, let the Royal Grenada Police Force and people charge do what they have to do. You know, and let's wait and see what could happen. But we can't go just speculating and saying because he's gay, Grenada kill him and them kind of thing. I don't like how they painting Grenada in this kind of way, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah?
Right. All right, caller, thank you so much. All right, so we did get word of the Royal Grenada Police Force statement. So I am going to try and see if I could pull it up there right now. Let me see if I could get that. I did not see the statement. Okay, guys, if anyone have access to that statement that was published by the RGPF, please share it, because I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. We'll take a few more calls, 718-701-5720. Let's say your point of view on this, the situation that transpired. And again, guys, I am going to go on record and say that I endorse, I'm going to even share this on my page, the post as far as the $100,000 for anyone with information that would lead to the arrest of anyone responsible, anyone, big, small, from the top to the bottom. I don't care. Please contact the RGPF. I endorse that. Yes. Let's get a speedy recovery. Let's get a speedy investigation. Let's get this thing wrapped up. Let the family at least get closure. It's not going to bring back John T, but at least they're going to get closure. Somebody would be locked up. Somebody's going to be found guilty. Somebody will do time for what they did to this young man. Yes, let's do that. And I am in full promotion of that. Let's jump back to the phone lines. Caller, you live? Go right ahead. Hello? All right, hold on. Let me check. Caller, go right ahead. Okay. Caller, I'm not hearing you.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Yeah, go ahead. Hello? Hello? Okay. Caller getting cold, got cold feet. All right, guys. Let me see what. Yeah. Check my inbox. All right, hold on, guys. All right, somebody sent it to me. Let me check my inbox. Okay. All right.
I am ASP.
All right. So let me play back that, guys. We just got a hold of the RGPF. I must also say I ain't get a chance to listen to it yet, but I trust that the information is valid. Let me play back the audio of the release. Stand by.
Good afternoon. I am ASP Simon Douglas, officer in charge of the Police Community Relations Department. The Royal Grenada Police Force is aware of information circulating on social media regarding the death of Josiah John T. Robinson and a reward being offered for information leading to the conviction of his mother. I wish to clear the air on a couple issues in this regard. 1. We are not in a position to link the death of Mr. Robinson to the concept of him having been gay, since we have no credible evidence to that effect. 2. Relative to the offer of a reward, the police was contacted about this matter. However, as far as we are aware, It is an initiative of certain individuals in their private capacity. We assure the public that the police is still vigorously pursuing this investigation, and we welcome any lawful initiative which is likely to aid in solving it. Thank you. Good afternoon. I am ASP Simon Douglas.
All right, so
officer in charge of the Police Community Relations Department.
All right, guys, so that was ASP Simon Douglas who made the statement right there. Very brief, but essentially he was echoing the sentiments. Short, again, very short, but he is echoing the sentiments that the police do not have any conclusive evidence to determine that he was killed because he was gay, essentially. They have not yet come to that conclusion. The investigation is still pending, and that is not a determination that the police wish to make at this point in time. He also said that the $100,000 that has been offered is currently being offered in the private capacity of the individuals. I believe that that might be Yvette and Tyler Perry, personal capacity, all right? So that was basically, in a nutshell, the statement. I call you live, where you call from?
Hi, Junior, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, listen, I have a problem with the statement.
Right.
Because the police did not say that he was killed because of his sexuality. So I don't think people should put that out there. It could be anything.
Right.
It's irresponsible and it's reckless. We don't know the facts. He was killed, yes, it's wrong. I want the person that killed him to be caught, but to go out and say that, no.
Yes.
That's wrong.
Yes.
That is wrong. We have to wait for the facts. There was a lady, an old lady that was raped. Did they find who raped her? Where's the energy for that?
Right, true.
Come on, things take
There
time. You can't
was
just
two
rush it.
elderly individuals that was raped about 2 years ago. One in the Grenville area, and there was another one that I even put out a reward for. I even put out a reward. Up to this day, I'm still communicating with family. The daughter, I believe, is somewhere in Canada.
Thank you.
That
We
has not
cannot
yet
just
been solved.
rush to conclusion. Junior, take for instance, the serial killer here in Long Island. How much years did it take before they find him? We thought that was a dead case, but the police was doing the investigation. In time, they find him. You cannot just rush it. Everything takes time. You can't make mistakes like that. She should have said allegedly.
Yes.
Because we don't know the truth. You can't just put out there he was killed because he was a gay man. No, I was in Grenada. Let me tell you something, Junior. I heard you made a statement and say Grenada is not, I don't know if I'm right, you could correct me, not a homophobic country. Oh, Junior, trust me. I was in Grenada in June and I was having conversation with people and they are so against gays. And I'm trying to say to them, let people live their life. As long as they don't rub it on you, just let them be. I have friends, they are the sweetest, the kindest, they will make you laugh. I enjoy being around them. We don't have to go out and kill them.
Right.
So I don't think that Grenada is not a homophobic country. Trust me, Junior. Mostly everybody I talk to, they're against gays because of society.
Yes.
Some of these men cannot live their truth because they were against it. There's a lot of men that are married in Grenada that are gay. And because I guess they're scared. And I think it's wrong. It's not right for them to do that. They just live your life. You gay, don't put somebody's daughter through that. But again, it's society. So I do want them to find the killer. But I think it was irresponsible. It was reckless for them to just go out and put that statement. He was killed because he was gay. We do not know that.
Yes.
It could have been anything. That's just my take.
No. Again, caller, that's my take as well. We do not know that for a fact. They could have put alleged, or they could have just leave that out completely because, if they want to, they want to promote the reward, yes, let's do that. Let's push that out there. But I think it's yes, I would agree that it's irresponsible to put that out there. And having the RGPF the RGPF come out and put out a statement, and the RGPF statement wouldn't even reach not even a quarter of the people that Tyler Perry reached. So the people would already make up.
He's a huge fan base.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. It's around the world, and people just believe what. I mean, come on. I understand she wants to find the killer for her friends. Trust me, I would want to, but it's irresponsible to just put that out there that he was killed because he was gay. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Yeah. Thank you, caller. We appreciate you.
Anyway, have a great evening.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. 718-701-5722. We're going to take about 2 more calls. Let's see what you got to say. On that, yes, Shirley Ann, I understand completely what you're saying, and we are not sitting here bashing. We are simply here doing the same thing that the family is doing. The family is concerned to find the killer.
Have a caller. To accept the call, press 1.
Hello, caller, you're live on air.
Hi, Junior. I just have a quick question. So, would people be more comfortable in them saying that he was an openly gay person that was murdered rather than somebody that was murdered for being gay, which is just speculation? That's what I really need to understand, because I don't understand what the outrage is about the post. People's families need answers, and that's all they're trying to find.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, got another call, then I'll respond. Caller, you live, where are you calling us from?
Hey, good night.
Hey, good night.
So, I just want to put a different perspective. I see a lot of people are focusing on the danger to tourism that's posed by what's going on. But there are also other factors that could hinder tourism for Grenada.
Right.
For one, accessibility for people with disabilities non-existent. And there's, according to the World Health Organization, there's 1.3 billion people who experience a disability. That's 16% of the world population. They say that's 1 in every 6 persons, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a whole bunch of people who will never come to Grenada because the country doesn't cater for people with disabilities.
Right.
That's just something to think about. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. The caller is saying that is not the only thing that would contribute for people not coming to Grenada. The fact is that, a lot of business places, country as a whole, doesn't cater for people with disability, which would not only prevent people from coming, they cannot function. They can't go up, steps, and they can't really do the normal things. So they cannot and they will not come. So that also needs to be looked at as well. And that's a very strong and valid point. There are so many things, if we start to open the conversation as to why people may or may not come to a country, there are many different elements, I believe. There are elements of how the crime rate. One of the first things that I look at on my visit anywhere, I would look and see, what's the crime rate like? What could I do? What can I not do? You're going to look at, of course, how, is it pet friendly? Because I might want to bring my dog, right? For me specifically. But the number one thing is the crime rate. And if someone look up a country and they see the crime rate is in excess, or there are some racial bias, for instance, or some sexual bias or homophobic in a particular society, that might also change their views if they should go or not go to a particular vacation spot. And Grenada, the Caribbean as a whole, rely heavily on tourism. People actually Google search. And I'm saying, this might be something that could never be undone. But I don't want to get sidetracked from the main picture of it. The main picture of it is we have a family that's mourning. Let me take this call. Caller, hello, caller, you live?
Hello.
Yes, hi, caller, you live?
Hi. Hi, Junior.
Hi.
I'm just curious, right? Before they agreed to put out an award like that in Grenada, wouldn't they have to contact the police in Grenada?
They did.
And wouldn't
They
the
did.
police
They
in
did.
Grenada?
They did. As far as what the police said and as far as what they said, they did make contact with the police.
Okay, but wouldn't the police in Grenada give them the information that they haven't found a suspect as yet? So I don't understand how they could make this kind of accusations.
Right.
And also putting it on a big platform.
Right. Yeah. The information that we received, and the police also said it, that they were contacted by the individuals that told them that they are making this financial contribution, and it's a reward of XYZ amount. So the police was very aware of it. I'm not sure as to how they came to that conclusion. Maybe they have information that we don't at this point in time. Who knows? All right. But that information was shared to the police. And we have another caller. Caller, where are you calling us from?
Junior, good evening. I'm calling from Grenada.
Hey, Grenada, how are you doing?
I'm good. Junior, if Tyler Perry and this Yvette is listening, let me make them to notice that a few years ago, a whole cruise ship of gay men came to Grenada many years ago. Did anybody hurt them? Did anybody kill them?
No. Yeah.
That's my question. And secondly, Junior, how many unsolved cases in the United States, Canada, and England are there against the LGBT people? I'm not supporting the killing of anybody, but this is my question to Tyler Perry and this Yvette. How many unsolved cases are there in America? Because I think that's where they live. Are they against the LGBT people? And how much have Tyler Perry and that Yvette put up to solve those cases? My question is, Junior, why is it Grenada? Look, a few weeks ago, this Miss Grippy nickname guy in Trinidad, or Kevin, whatever his name is, was murdered.
Yeah.
I mean, did they put all of that energy and interest into that case, Junior?
Well, in Kevin's case, you have to understand that everyone, they say who feels it knows it, right? So probably Yvette have a closer relationship with Janty, and in her personal capacity, she want to get this solved because that was her friend for over a long period of time. So she wouldn't put the same energy for Kevin. She probably don't know Kevin as close, so you can't make the comparison.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, right? One life loss is a lot.
Yes.
And these people with the money, they travel and go to different countries. I don't know if this Tyler Perry and this Yvette is either straight or gay, but they can be considered tourists because it sounds as though they have the dollars and they travel. So if they support this group of people, if they are gay, possibility exists that they could be at risk anywhere they go. So don't put this stain on us. That's not who we are.
Right.
We welcome a whole cruise ship of gay here many years ago. So what is the big brouhaha now? Because you know somebody, as I said, mind you, I am not supporting the killing, the killing of anyone. But don't paint this picture and try to come down and pressure us and with these false statement of the person was killed because they're gay. That is BS. Tyler Perry and this Yvette. That is BS. Don't come on us with that. Thank you, Junior. Have a good day. I'm upset.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys. Someone else brought this to my attention, right? And they said that after Kevin the Miss Grippy guy from Trinidad and Tobago, who violently lost his life as well. After he died, although he was also openly gay, there was no conversation that was the reason why he lost his life. There was no one is saying that he died because, or he was shot because he was gay. So someone was saying, just like how that was never concluded in that particular case, it should not be concluded in this case, especially and until we know that to be a fact. All right. So someone just brought it to my attention. I thought I would share it with you, but we're talking about this particular case right here. So I was speaking earlier to someone that was saying, why are we even doing this conversation, even having this conversation, even having this program that caused further hurt, agony, and pain to the family members? And I just want to say that we are doing the same thing that the family are doing. The family want to find the killer. The family want their message to be amplified. Because if the family didn't want their message to be amplified, Tyler Perry would not post this thing to his million-plus family friends and supporters all over the world to come to a resolution. So we are not doing anything that is contrast to what the family want. We are not sitting here laughing and giggling at someone's death. We're actually sitting here and saying that we're trying to help. We want the information to get out to the general public. We need to find the person who was responsible, person or persons that were responsible for his death. Bottom line, right? We're not doing anything that goes in contrast to the family. I saw, after I did a vlog a few weeks ago, a vlogger was speaking about it as if we were, doing a program and jeering and laughing and making fun of what happened. And that's not what we're doing here, guys. We are speaking about it. We are putting the information out there. And people were very, 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 people had a lot to say on social media. We just thought that we want to hear from people. We want to hear where the energy is. We want people to be able to debate and conversate about the situation right here. And that is why we decided to have this conversation here. All right. Again, guys, we'll take 2 more calls and we're going to wrap it up. It's way past my time, and we're in lovely Grenada, guys, and it is beautiful. For those of you who are here, or those of you who's going to be coming down to Grenada for Carnival, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me tell you something. Grenada is the Isle of Spice, and when you get here, you're going to understand why. You're walking down the street, the most beautiful, the most helpful set of people. You're seeing when you come to Grenada as a visitor, you come to Grenada, and you need to find out where a particular place is. They don't only point you to the location. They actually sometimes help you and show you. Even me sometimes, there's so much different street, the Lucas Street, the Halifax Street. Boy, I tell you, I don't know them street and them sometimes. I know how to get around, but I don't know all of the streets. And just today, Jed, I was going to some Halifax Street, and this lady, basically, she was going in the opposite direction. And the lady walked with me and showed me where Halifax Street is. Now tell me. Yeah? And that's one thing people always talk about Grenada. Grenada is a beautiful place. Yes, we have crime. Yes, we have, and not crime like what you would see in the wider world. Grenada is still considered very, very safe compared to the level of crime. I mean, 1 death is too much, right? So I'm not saying that 13 or 12 is it's nothing. It is something, right? It is something. And if one person gets injured, it is devastating to the family. Anybody die, it's absolutely devastating. So 1 death is too much. But when you compare the violence or the crime in Grenada, it is almost non-existent. Again, I'm not saying that there's no crime here, but Grenada is a safe place. You're free to come and have all the fun. In Carnival time, job, man will be running about with chain, all kind of thing. Very rarely you see that somebody get injured with somebody, hit somebody in the head with chain or some kind of big set of fighting. Again, there are incidents. People have fallouts, have quarrels, have arguments. But it's nothing that would say that Grenada is not a safe place. And another thing which I want to echo you know. So if anyone, again, that saw the post and they said, okay, Ride Along was tagged, let me watch Ride Along, let me find out what type of place Grenada is. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, for all I've known this place to be, it is not a place where people are killed because of their sexuality. I have many friends who are gay that are prominent people that sit on board of organizations here in Grenada. They run very successful businesses, right? They live their regular life, right? And in most cases, when you hear something happen, or somebody might have to say something, you might get a little jeer, just like every place else. You go hear your name in a parang. So if something pop up, some video or the other pop up with you, go hear yourself in a parang. Scholar or one of them might sing on you. But after 5 days, that conversation there and Grenadian talking about the next problem or the next something else. So it's not something that is so, you know, it is lavish. It's happening all over the place. Nah, this is not us. This is not Grenada. At the same time, let me say condolences to the family, condolences to the mother, the father, friends, everyone who knew John T, and condolences to them. And Ride Along pledge to keep this in the airwave. You know, any death or any instances of crime that's unsolved, we always give you guys an update from time to time. We give you guys an update on the situation. And we'll do the same thing with this one. We'll do the same thing with this story right here. This story, just like any other story, will not be swept under the rug. We're going to assure you that it's not something. We still talk about instances of situation that happened years ago that may be unsolved, right? So we're not going to let this one, just like everything else, be swept under the rug. Okay? All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We got to also tell you we're here for the long haul. We're here for the carnival season. Carnival in Grenada is one of the best carnival, the best summer festival on earth. It is the best summer festival on earth. And this year, we have a number of things, right? Of course, Monday Night Mass with amazing colors. This is the mass band, unlike no other. It is uniquely Grenadian. Monday Night Mass is uniquely Grenadian. You don't see no kind of mass like that anywhere else in the world. It's a night mass. It's a night mass, ladies and gentlemen. Night mass. That's how safe this place is. It's a night mass. And you get an opportunity to, you know, show your glow stick and your headpiece, and it's just an awesome experience. So if you're coming down to Grenada, I urge you to check out Monday Night Mass, and the band of choice is Amazing Colors. So you can get your packages for Amazing Colors. Let me show you some of the packages that's available. You can get your Frontline, you get your VIP, and you just play mass, man. Play mass and have a time in Grenada for Carnival. So get your packages. This is the Frontline section. This section is the, this section is actually, I think they said they just have a few more left. This is the Inter-Caribbean Frontline section. Inter-Caribbean Frontline section in Amazing Colors. So get that, because it's very limited. It's for the night mass. And we also have the VIP. We have the Angel Wing. Just tons of nice packages, t-shirt packages. And on Monday, guys, we have a Juve band. Well-organized Juve band. Get your Juve outfit. You could get your tops and bottom sets, or you could play with t-shirt. All of it's available. It's well-organized, free food and everything. So it's the Juve Jab in Color by Amazing Colors. Let me tell you, it is amazing. All right, Crystal, thank you so much. My internet look crappy. Yes, okay. All right, we're gonna try to fix the internet for the next time, okay? I tell you, within a remote within a remote studio here in Grenada, but we go sort out ourselves from tomorrow. We go sort out everything from tomorrow, and you know, the internet is going to look better, and the program is going to look better from tomorrow. All right. Again, guys. Monday Night Mass, Juve. What else? Oh! I gotta tell you guys about this. This is for the Celebrity Cruise. So Celebrity Cruise is back. Celebrity Cruise is back in Grenada. So you could get your ticket at the Amazing Colors Mass Camp, or you could also get your ticket online at celebritycruise.eventbrite.com. That's celebritycruise.eventbrite.com. It is Celebrity Cruise in Grenada. That's on the 13th. That's Sunday, August 13th. And you got to be a part of this. I think we got some audio for you.
This is Ramjeet, wandering the streets of St. George's, Grenada, looking for party.
Psst. Hey, you.
Huh? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Come here.
What?
You want a party?
Yeah.
All right, then. Shut up and listen to this guy.
Anyone long me a look for you? Grenada, get ready for the International Celebrity Cruise Grenada Carnival Edition. Sold out in New York and around the world. And it's back in Grenada. And this year it's so large, so grand, so magnificent. Get ready for the International Celebrity Day Cruise featuring Brother B.
But wait. That's not all. There's more. Also featuring and performing live, Dave.
Get ready for the International Celebrity Day Cruise and featuring direct from Trinidad,
Iowa, George.
Time to Shelly Place. Shelly Place.
Plus many more surprises and international guests to be announced.
the largest celebrity cruise ever.
It's the Riders Promotion and Amazing Colors Celebrity Cruise, the sexy edition. Sunday, August 13th, boarding time 10 a.m. sharp aboard the Embassy.
It's the Celebrity Cruise Grenada Carnival Edition.
Now remember, that's Sunday, August 13th, boarding at 10 a.m. sharp. Tickets available right now at the Amazing Colors Mass Camp or call 473-415-6174. Or at celebritycruise.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets now. This one comes to your compliments, Ride Along Live and Clark's Court Run.
The Celebrity Cruise, the ultimate out-of-body experience.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Spice Alcohol Grenada. Join us every Sunday at 7 p.m. Grenadian time for our weekly educational program on Grenada's history, heritage, and culture. Stream live on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, Island Learning Grenada.
I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm all your pump, all your jump, all your wave, all your.
It's the 4th edition of Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion. Cuatro Punto Cero. It's unbelievably amazing. You can win free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free cable, TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free passes to Sunshine Promotion events for 2023, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a lunch package. Be sure to fill out the entry forms and enter it into the marked entry boxes at all Hubbard's departments and at participating outlets. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2023. Draws will be held every 2 weeks. Terms and conditions apply.